Yeah, what's happening everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Ranj and I hope you're all doing well. If you're somebody who's been subscribed to my channel for a minute now, or if you're new to my channel, let me just quickly fill you in on my current exhaust system. So I do actually have an aftermarket exhaust system. I'm actually going to be taking that off in today's video and replacing it with a new exhaust system from a company I'm going to show you in a second. So never did I ever think that I'd be doing this type of video on my channel myself, and I just want to say this now, if it wasn't for my brother, I definitely don't think I'd have the confidence to actually think that I could pull this off, because it's something that is quite complicated. So I do hope it helps anyone who's going to plan on doing something similar. But listen, let's just get straight in this video and let me tell you what we're exactly going to be doing, which is removing the current aftermarket exhaust system that's currently on my S3. So that means removing the center pipe, so the mid pipe, as well as the back box, and obviously disconnecting the valves. Now, like I said, I generally never thought I'd do this myself. It's something that I'd always think of getting somebody else to do for me. Now, if you're one of the people who have been wondering why is Ranj getting a new exhaust system, the answer simply is because I'm going to stage 3, and hopefully you know this because I've been yapping on about it in each video. I just wanted something new. I thought, you know, I'm going to stage 3, I'm getting a new downpipe. I've had this system on for a little while, and whilst there's nothing wrong with it, so the new exhaust system that I'm going to be fitting, I do think it's more innovative in terms of the design and the features that it has, especially with regard to the valves opening and closing. And I generally think the build is a lot better than the current exhaust system that I have on my S3 right now. Now, like I said in some of my previous videos, I always aim to be as transparent as possible, and I want to mention this now. So XFORCE actually sent me this exhaust for me to make a review of, firstly, but also to help with my YouTube content, in addition to supporting my stage 3 build. So a massive thank you to XFORCE for not only, you know, providing me this opportunity, but actually for also supporting my stage 3 build. I'm only a small YouTuber, and I know it's a bit cliche, but I would like to think of my YouTube channel as a bit of a family. I might only have under 3,000 subscribers, but I do feel like I reply to all the comments, and I feel like we're quite tight-knit in that sense. Now, it's probably worth mentioning at this point that this video is going to be split into 2. So today's video is going to be unboxing the product, taking you through the key features, in addition to actually removing my current exhaust system and installing the XFORCE exhaust system. And then the second video, which will hopefully be out in the next week or so from this video, will be a before and after of my current exhaust system versus the XFORCE exhaust system. I'll also make an additional video in the future once the downpipe's added on, because I can imagine that's going to make a vast difference to the tone and the overall sound of my S3. Now, I'm really excited, so let's get straight into it and let's start unboxing the XFORCE exhaust. So here we have it, me and my new best friend. So this is the exhaust system that was sent out by a company called XFORCE, and I am so excited to unbox this product and install it in today's video. But even more, I'm so excited to see what this sounds like once it's actually on, in addition to the difference the downpipe makes in a couple of weeks. It's going to be such a sick journey. So if you are new to my channel, please do stick around. We've got some really exciting videos coming out in the next couple of weeks. And for the remainder of the year, to be totally honest with you, I would really appreciate if you could follow me on my social media platforms. But most importantly, I appreciate you being here. Please do hit that bell icon for future notification and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My aim is to genuinely hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And let's definitely not ignore everybody who's supported me thus far. So if you're somebody who's been rocking with me for a minute now, like I always say in my previous videos, I appreciate you massively. Without further ado, let's unbox this bad boy. So whilst I'm unboxing, I'll take you through the key features, why XFORCE sent me this exact exhaust system out, what the exhaust system is it a catback, is it non-res, is it valved, and so on and so on. Because you can probably see it says the word VAREX on there, which is actually a technology and a feature which is patented and owned outright by XFORCE, which is really cool in my opinion. So let's get straight into it and let's get unboxing. This actually came on a pallet. I was like, wow. There we go. Cool. Let's start taking you through what I can see. Okay, accessories. I'm not sure what that's for yet. I think we've got some tips here. Ooh, wow, they do look very cool. Now I'll give you a close-up of these as well, but wow. They are very nice. One thing that XFORCE are really cool at accommodating was they knew that I had a black theme to my car, so in addition to the chrome tips that the exhaust system typically comes with, they gave me the black ones too. But how cool is that? It's got the XFORCE logo there. That's wicked, that. But yeah, 4-inch. Sick. Ah, that's really interesting. So it seems like one's an inside one, one's an outside one, because they're both different length. Very nice. Put that in my pocket for now. Hopefully I don't stab myself later. I think Alicia would be very happy about that. So these are the equivalent black 4-inch tips, and they look absolutely amazing. So there you go, as you can see, this is the black version. Really nice again, really nice finish. And I think they look so much better than my current exhaust tip, like billion times better in my opinion. Put them back anyway, because I don't think we really need to get that out. We've obviously got this accessories box, which I don't really know, to be honest, what it is. In terms of the actual packaging, it's really cool because it comes really well equipped. What is this? Shiny chrome. I think that's a mid pipe. Oh cool, you've got some instructions here. So to my knowledge, the exhaust system is made out of stainless steel in addition to the exhaust tips. And when I was referring to the VAREX, this is what I was referring to. So the actual technology, the XFORCE own, and it's in relation to the where the valves open and close. Some wires in a box, which I can only assume relate to the actual valve system. So it's like remote control, which is going to be quite cool because I've never obviously clearly had an exhaust system that's controlled by a remote. But let's have a look at this, and I want to see how heavy it is really. Oh, here we go as well. Just missed this. This will be the connector. I believe this is from the mid center pipe to the actual back box. A little bit difficult to take out because it's really well bubble wrapped. So this is the center pipe, which will connect to the back box, and then obviously connect to the down pipe, which is an OE down pipe right now. I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue. I don't think it will be. So you've got your little exhaust hanger there. The welds are really nice and clean, and that's another reason why I went for XFORCE. Now, one thing I want to quickly mention is, for those who don't know, XFORCE is actually an Australian company, and if you know about Australia, you'll know that compared to England, it's a lot warmer. In my opinion, one thing that Australian people need to consider when modifying cars, they need to consider cold airflow because it's so hot, so they need to make sure that they have proper heat management systems in place. That's one of the reasons why I went for XFORCE, because I read some really good reviews. In addition to them giving this to me for, you know, no charge, I did read some reviews because, like I said, I'm not just going to put anything on my car. I spend so much money on my S3, especially with this stage 3 build. I'm not just going to go ahead and start putting silly things on it. And you can clearly see that the welding is, you know, really high quality. That's very nice. Wow, I love shiny things. And here we have it. Valve is there, and it clearly says VAREX on it. I'll get some close-up shots. You've obviously got your exhaust hangers. Now, apart from that, in the box, you've got your tips, you've got your instruction manual. We might as well just quickly have a look through this as well. A box full of wires. That looks really familiar. That looks like a grounding wire where you attach it to metal. I remember that from my dash cam. More wires. And then you've got, cool, 2 remote key fobs, which I will quickly show you. So you've got your valve system. There you can see the 2 remotes, and I'll quickly show you them. Again, VAREX. And then this is wicked. Look at that. How cool is that? I'm gonna have a valved, remote key valved exhaust. So listen, let's get straight into it and let's get the car jacked up and let's start the process of removing the current exhaust system. No exhaust now, which is really cool. And then obviously you've got the down pipe there, which is going to be changed when I go stage 3. But now I'll show you the new system alongside my old system.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence
So I do hope you enjoyed that video. Hopefully I captured everything that you needed to see with regard to me actually removing my old system and installing the new XFORCE exhaust system. So I may have mentioned in some of my previous videos, but I don't always record things at the same time. So for example, if I record a video, sometimes I might do the outro and the intro at a later date, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. So the outro that I'm recording right now is being recorded well after the exhaust was fitted, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Mainly because I just didn't have the time that day to record an outro, and the plan was to always do one at a later date. And also we've had a few issues with the car. I even had a slight issue with the exhaust, which obviously I provided a bit of a description throughout the video in. And I just want to kind of touch on what you can expect in part 2, because I can appreciate that I've been quite annoying and not included any videos of exactly what the new exhaust system sounds like. But yeah, we had a little bit of an issue with the mid pipe, as I mentioned. I think it was just a bad batch really, a bit of bad luck. XFORCE did kindly said that they would replace it, but due to time frame it just didn't work out. So I got CM Tuning Chris to rectify the issue, and he did an amazing job as always. Anything Chris does is amazing, and he's basically done everything to my car with regard to the stage 3 performance. Another thing I didn't show in the video is actually me putting on the tailpipes. The only reason being so is just because my diffuser is not a stock OEM diffuser, so the tailpipes were really tight, and I thought actually I'd rather get Chris to do it, given he was going to sort out that little issue with the mid pipe. So Chris did that, and I'll show you some pictures of what the exhaust looks like absolutely when now that it's on the car. And then lastly, another thing I didn't show in the video is actually me setting up the VAREX valve system. Now what you need to do is obviously run the hard wiring kit all the way to the front of the car. It goes through the glove box and it goes through the engine, and you actually just connect it to the battery. I've just not had a chance to do that, but what I will say is that I did do it just to open the valve, just because when it was getting tuned I didn't want the valves to be closed. So as it stands, it is running like a straight through system almost. I really hope you're looking forward to the next part of this video, where I go through the valve system, showing you how it works, because there's so many cool features. It's not just an on and off, you also can set it RPM dependent. It even has a geolocation setting, so when you enter into a certain location that you've mapped out, the valves will open or close depending on what you set it to. So there's loads and loads of cool features with the VAREX SMARTBOX that I'm really looking forward to explore. I'm really sorry that I dropped off YouTube for the past 2 or 3 weeks, but hopefully now that I've got the car back, I can start creating a lot more content, because like I said, I had a few issues with the car, not only just with the exhaust but with a couple of things here and there, which I'm very sure that you're going to want to hear. And I think it's going to be really insightful, knowledgeable information that I can share, because I did break down. No fault of anyone's, it was just a bit of bad luck really, and it was to do with the part, nothing to do with the tune, it was just to do with the part. But yeah, I'll go into all of that. But listen, please do carry on supporting me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that bell icon for future notification. Race Wars has been booked again for August. This time I will have my car and I'll be able to race it hopefully, so I'm very looking forward to that too. I've got lots of love in that video, so thank you. If you head over to my social media platforms, whether it be TikTok or Instagram, I'm going to upload a quick little reel relating to this video, part 1, and I'm going to include a little quick cheeky snippet of what the car sounds like just on a cold start running stage 3. So go ahead and check that out, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.